Hi, it's Donna Jory Usher. Now, today I want to talk to you about the process that I use with clients, basically how I help them put together their foundation for their online business. So for the marketing platform that they show up in so they can build a scalable business. And I call this my client generating machine. And it's made up of 4 things. That's what I want to go through with you today. So the first cog that goes into the client generating machine is the need to create social proof. So gone are the days when you could just run a Facebook ad and have people jumping on and buying into $1,000 programs and things like that. I mean, there's so much competition out there. Plus, people have gotten so much more savvy and more cynical that for them to invest in you, especially in any sort of program that we're going to spend time with you, you need to be showing up and creating social proof online through social media posting and things like that as the person that can help them. So you need to be developing rapport with them, even though you don't know you're doing it, right? But you're creating that social proof by developing rapport with them and showing up for them and helping them with micro problems that they have, showing up as that leader that can help them, that they want to work with. So you need to develop that know, like, and trust with these people, these potential clients, before you've even spoken to them, before you've even met them, before you even know who they are. And you need to be doing this consistently so they can see that you are going to be there for them when they need it. So that's the first thing, creating social proof. Now, the second thing that you need to be doing is you need to be generating leads. I'm sorry, but you need to be building an email list. Now, there are a few reasons for this. Now, firstly, you need to be taking traffic that you don't control, that you don't own, and turning into traffic that you do control and own by having it in an email list. You need to protect yourself from the social media gods. I've spoken to, just in the last few weeks, 3 different people who've had accounts shut down for no apparent reason or no reason that they know of, and they're still trying to get them back. One woman lost a 6-figure business overnight because someone hacked into her system and she hadn't built an email list. So that's the first thing you need to be doing, why you need to be generating leads, is so that you can protecting yourself in your future business. Now, the second reason that you need to be generating leads is because you need to be able to choose when you put yourself in front of your prospect so that you can email them, so you can keep showing them up in that way. Now, I know that people poo-poo the email open rate. And sure, industry sort of averages are maybe around 17%, so that's 17% of people that you email are opening your email. But at least maybe 80 or 90% of them are having that email turn up in their inbox. They're getting the choice to look at your email. And if your emails are engaging, if you've built that rapport with them, if you are giving them value, if you are making them laugh, if you are able to make them want to read your emails, then that is going to go up. Okay, your email rate is going to be higher if you can develop a really good rapport with these people on your email list. Now, compare that to how many people actually see your social media post. Or on your fan page, how many people actually see that? I mean, we're down to the 0.01 or 0.1 or maybe 1 or 2% of people will see your stuff. You don't get to choose that. You're putting it out there on social media, assuming that everybody who likes you or everybody who's followed you is seeing your stuff, but they're not, and you're not getting to choose that. With an email, you are getting to do that. And when you look at the open rate of 17% versus how many people are actually seeing your stuff, it starts to look pretty damn good, believe me. So that's the second reason that you need to do it. Now, the third reason is that because you need to keep showing up as the person that can help people. People are not willing to, most people who come to work with you have been with their pain or their problem for a long, long time before they finally decide to do something about it. Before that pain finally gets bad enough that they're willing to get off the nail and pay for someone to help them, right? And go through the discomfort that comes from working through a problem. So you need to keep showing up in front of them with that value, being that person that's there for them, so that when they're finally ready to get off that nail, you're the first person they think of. And then they've already got your email, right? They already know how to contact you. You've been putting offers in front of them, and they can finally take you up on one of those offers. So that's the second part of the client generating machine, is generating leads. Now, the third part is engaging your audience. So obviously creating social proof is a part of that, and emailing is a part of that. It's all a very important part of it, okay? You need to be engaging your audience continuously. So as I've just said, it can take years before someone is ready to work with you, but they're watching you that whole time. Their invisible eyes are on you. So you need to keep engaging, keep showing up for them so that you are there and you are the one that they're thinking of. Now, I know myself, I have quite a few people in my head that I want to work with in the future as mentors. I'm working with 2 mentors now, one-on-one. And I'm thinking, okay, well, once I've solved this problem and I've gotten through this with this mentor, this is who I want to work with. Now, they don't know I'm here eyeing them off. They don't know I'm planning to spend maybe $60,000 with them in the future in a one-on-one coaching program, but they're still showing up in front of me, okay? And that is one of the reasons why I'll go and do that, because they've created that social proof. They keep showing up. I'm seeing how they're helping other people. I'm seeing how they're helping me. And I will go and work with them in the future. You need to be doing that same thing with your avatar, with your prospective clients, engaging them continuously. Okay, and the fourth and final, and the probably most important part of this is that you need a proper sales process. I'm sorry, maybe the word sales freaks you out. I don't want to be all salesy and stuff like that. But come on, let's cut to the chase here. That's what we're doing. We're selling people into our program. You can put all the pretty words on it that you want. You can make, put bows on it and make it pink. You're still selling people into your program. Now, you need a process to do this that does not involve just having a free coaching session with someone. You need to have a proper system so that you can bring them in. If you want to run with the big dogs in the industry, you've got to do what they're doing. And sure as hell, they're not spending all their time giving out free coaching sessions, right? So they're using tried and true sales scripts to bring people into their program so that they can really start to help someone. You're not helping someone just by doing a free session, even though it makes you feel good inside and all warm and fuzzy. You're not. You're helping someone once they have committed to spending money on their problem. That is a big mental step for someone to take. For them to admit that they have a problem enough to get their wallet out and hand money over, that is the first massive step towards them solving that problem because of what just happened in their head, in their mind when they did that, right? Then you can start to help them. Then you can start to coach with them. Then you can start to really work with them and getting them from where they are now to where they want to be. And that's where the fun stuff starts, right? So you can spend all your time and energy coaching people once they've paid you. Before that, you need to have a proper sales system to bring them in. Now, this is not some sort of hard, pushy sales call. This is just a journey that you can take someone on to allow them to appreciate how much they need your help. And it is something they're going to get value out of, because sometimes they don't know what's going on in their head till you hold space with them and allow it to come out so they can see it there. And then once those words are in front of them, they're like, whoa, okay, I need help. And they're willing to commit to getting that help. That's part of the sales system, having a sales conversation with someone that is helping them in that way, giving them value by allowing them to analyze their goals and how much they mean to them, analyze the obstacles that are stopping them from getting there, and then seeing that they need the help if they're going to overcome that. So I know that this is the scariest part of all of it. I mean, you were taught to be a coach. You weren't taught how to sell people into your programs. You were taught just to go out there and give value and they'll find you so amazing. But the problem is that there is so much competition. As I said, people are getting cynical and savvy, and they are going to take, also people are notoriously lazy. They don't want to go through the discomfort. They don't want to pay for stuff if they don't have to, right? So when you coach them on a call, they're just going to take that and run with it, and you've actually done them a total disservice. Because you and I know that what they think are their problems are not their problems, okay? They're not their only problems. They're just the tip of the iceberg. And that once they have cleared that tip off, then that comes the iceberg, and then they're like, whoa, that person didn't help me at all. Because you actually weren't coaching with them. You were just trying to show them how awesome you were. So you need to overcome this discomfort or this distaste at the thought of trying to sell someone into your program and realize that it's actually a sales process, not a hard sell, not something sleazy and uncomfortable, but something where you're actually giving people value by allowing them and gifting them to step up and to take ownership of their life and to start to solve their problem. Now, I'm about to start the Conversion Code. It starts in October. And what the Conversion Code is, it's a 60-day program where I'm working with coaches to teach them how to have this sales conversation and how to start closing high-paying clients. So rather than having people pay them per session, how to package up what they do and to create an offer so that then they're selling packages and they're selling people into their program. So now they've got highly committed, highly motivated clients who want to work with them. and who are showing up for themselves and showing up for their calls, for their coaching calls, right? So that's the first part, teaching them how to create an offer, how to create a higher price package, and then teaching them how to look at sales so it's not salesy, how to feel comfortable with a conversation. We're going to go through a script I'm going to give them. We're going to work out how to do it, and then we're going to role play. We're going to get in there and we're going to do it so that you're not so uncomfortable. You know exactly what you're doing. And this is a 60-day program. Now, if that sounds like something that you need, if you're like what you're doing, beating your head against a wall, trying to bring people in, is not working for you anymore, and you're ready to step up and learn how to do it, how everybody who's created a 6-7 figure business is doing it, then jump on my calendar so I can talk to you more about the conversion code and how it's going to help you. So that's donnajoyusher.com/the-conversion-code. I will put the link with this video as well. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will talk to you soon.